It's free to play. Oh. Yes, I know. Stop telling me. Greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your favorite dad, your Star Wars dad, Newt's Too Good, and I'm here at 2 years and 11 months. We're 1 month away from a giant anniversary on my free-to-play account to give you a full update of what's going on the account. But before we do that, let's reverse ourselves a little bit to May 31st, when I announced that I was going for Jabba the Hutt on all 3 of my accounts, and that has since eroded on 2 of them. But what happened was, on this account, I realized that, man, I was right around the corner. Like, it was going to take me till the end of the year to get Jabba, but I was right around the corner from Sith Eternal Emperor, and so on May 31st, I decided to pivot. It was somewhere in June. I decided to pivot to Sith Eternal Emperor and unlock him, and there he is. So as my 3rd Galactic Legend on this free-to-play account. The thing about Sith Eternal Emperor is you're just going to farm his requirements almost automatically as you go. These characters are going to fall into place. Vader, Palpatine, Piet, your troopers. You kind of get them by going after other stuff. If we go down to here to Sith Eternal, and where I was I was sitting there and I'm like, well, I've already got Palpatine, I've already got Vader, I have Royal Guard at 7 stars, I've already got Piet done, Krennic needed work, Sidious, Maul, Dooku, I didn't really have much done on them, Marauder, I already had the TIE Bomber because I got the Executor, I had Jedi Anakin done because I was just using him in Grand Arena and he was on my Padme team early on. Thrawn needed to be worked on. Tarkin was like gear 12. Veers and Stark were gear 12. So I was right around the corner. I was very close already, so I decided to pivot and go for Sith Eternal Emperor because I was looking at, I can get Jabba by December, but I can get Sith Eternal by September, and that happened. And I got him by September, got his ultimate in October, and here we are with 3 Galactic Legends now. And now that I'm here, I was looking at things, and I realized, well, I'm not really that far away from Leviathan. So this doesn't look super pretty, like I don't have any of the characters done here according to this thing, but all the ships are now done. Fury Class Interceptor, Mark 6, and before you say, no, that's 4 stars, I've got them all at 7 stars. This ship, 7 stars, 7 stars. All these ships are 7 stars. They're all done. They're complete. I've got the Executors, my capital ship. So the ships are all done. The characters need some work, and that's where I am right now, working on these characters for Leviathan. So the question becomes, if I announced on May 31st I was going for Jabba, then I switched over to Sith Eternal, and now I'm going for Leviathan. Is Sith Eternal and Leviathan greater than Jabba? I don't know. That's a really good question. I feel like Leviathan is on kind of equal footing with Jabba in terms of like meta right now. Maybe a little bit ahead of it, although we got the Marauder with the Galactic Republic that's causing some problems. But I'm farming for Leviathan right now. Now, how am I doing that? I am no longer doing any refreshes for ship energy, regular energy, or mod energy. I just started this a couple days ago. I'm not going to do any refreshes from those. I'm just going to refresh my Cantina energy so I can farm the signal data necessary to get these guys to Relic 9. And thank you very much for no shorty shards there. It doesn't matter. I'll have her in a week or so. And I don't need her before that, so it's not going to... And I've already got all of her gear. She's at gear 11. I'll take her to gear 12 and Relic as soon as I get her. It's in place. I'm hoarding tons of gear while farming the Leviathan and Sith Eternal. For real. Tons of gear is being hoarded. So what I'm doing right now is I'm not refreshing any energy except this energy right here. I've got Malik at Relic 7, so I'm just doing my signal data 3 times every day. That's 300 energy a day that I'm spending. We'll go ahead and do it right now. I pulled 1 there. Let's see, 4 total. This blue one's rough. Okay, there's 11 total. And I got to get all these guys to Relic 7, right? Okay, there's 14 total. That's exciting. So what I've got to do is I've got to get Malik and Revan to Relic 9. The rest of them to Relic 7, except for Shorty and Sith Assassin, I think, go to Relic 5. Let's take a look at that journey guide here. That doesn't help me. Okay, we click the journey guide. Sometimes I know what I'm doing, and sometimes I don't. Sith Assassin and Sortie go to Relic 5. Everybody else is Relic 7, and then Revan and Malik are Relic 9. So I had it right. So, do I have the Relic 9 materials ready to go for these characters? That's a real question. Am I got to spend crystals on those? The answer is no, I'm not spending crystals on any of the Relic 9 gear. Let me pull up my Relic 8 Piet right here. If you look at Relic 8P, I think I need to go to the top for this. Let's go top left, boys and girls. Hopefully I have the music. I don't think I have this music on the top left. So we are not going to go music less. We'll launch up, here we go. So I got 297 arrow magnifiers. I have 109 impulse. I'll need to buy some more of those along the way. I'll have to get some more Zimbittles along the way. But I've got 66 droid brains. You need 20 of those to go to Relic 9. And I've got 20 keypads, or I got 34 keypads. I only need 6 more. I only need 6 more, and then I'll be able to take 2 characters to Relic 9. So I don't see myself spending crystals on any of this gear. It's possible, maybe, but I'm pretty sure. I haven't looked at this in a minute. Yeah, you don't need Gerda keypads or the Aero Magna or the brains to go to Relic 8. So I'm just gonna use Aero Magnifiers there. I'll use these. I'll probably have to get some more of these along the way, but first I gotta get those keypads. I need, what was it, 4 or 6 more keypads. So I don't think I'm gonna spend any crystals on the gear. And if I gotta go get this gear, I can always use all the gear I've got hoarded to go find it. Let's go to that Jawa scavenger shop. Let me show you some of the gear I've got hoarded, man. I've got 68, 100, 119. That's not super exciting there. 330, 260. I've got plenty of this gear to get my electron conductors. Impulse detectors, I got 226 of these health ones, 212 of the bayonets. And for Gerda keypads, I mean, I got 271 furnaces, guys. And this is after my son, Relic Mon Mothma. This is after my son, Relic Mon Mothma. I'd have like 307, I'd probably have 400 furnaces right now if he hadn't. Actually, 371 is I think what I'd have. So, yeah, I'm in pretty good shape. I'm in really good shape here. So, what's going to happen over the next month? Because today is the Leviathan event, and I'm going to launch this to you the day after, but actually, it'll still be going on. Today is the Leviathan event, and it will not be still going on. I misspoke. Next month, I think maybe my 3-year anniversary video will be unlocking the Leviathan, although I may come and try to do it on a live stream. We'll see how that works out. Can't always do it, you know, if let's see, what's the 20th of December? 20th of December is on a Wednesday. I will be able to stream that. So I'll come on and stream that, and on the 21st, I'll launch my 3-year anniversary video. We'll have some fun. So I gotta get these 2 guys, Malik and Revan, up to Relic 9. I got Sith Trooper to 7, Sith Empire Trooper. This is just, so I have 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 relic levels left there. I gotta get Maul to 7, that's just 3 more. HK to 7, that's 5 more. Sith Assassin is 5 more, and then Sortie. And that's my team, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters. Is that right? Let me just make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who am I missing there? Basilisk, Sean. I need to favorite her. I hadn't done that yet. I'm glad you guys reminded me. Let's take a look. Wait. Oh, I've got her up there. I just didn't look at her. So yeah, she's Relic 5. So this is all signal data and relic gear. I'm just gonna be farming signal data 3 times a day for the next month. I'm gonna save up my crystals so I can refresh that Leviathan event as much as possible. This is how you do a free-to-play account, guys. And when I finish my Grand Arena round, how's it going? I did my attack last night, I think. Hey, my opponent hasn't gone yet. That's as far as I can get. So what you do is you save up crystals. You hoard your crystals for like a month before the event, and then boom, you're able to refresh that Leviathan event 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, whatever, however many times you can. So you just got to go without for a month, no refreshes for a month, and then come in strong on the event. Get that ship as hard, and then you'll do it another month or 2 as well. You got to get that ship to 7 stars as fast as possible. Yeah, it's a little bit of a handicap while you're doing it, but honestly, I really can't. And the Leviathan, honestly, they buffed it so that at 4 or 5 stars, it's still beating Executor. So I'll be in pretty good shape with the low star Leviathan to get started with. What else is going on in the account? Well, that's it. That's everything going on with the account. You guys were here. You guys all witnessed the horror of my son relicking Mon Mothma. Let's take a look at that again. I gotta go take a potty break. So can you man this for a little bit? Okay. Don't touch anything. Hello. Guys, help me. What do I do? Short fuse, young man?
My bench? My bench is only 180.
Thank you, Nooch Jr., for giving me a Relic Mon Mothma when I have no Rebel Fighters to go along with her, and I can't afford to farm them right now. So thank you, Nooch Jr. Let's talk about long-term for the account. So I'm getting Leviathan this month. Obviously, I still got Jabba in my sights, but I'm going to take a slight detour first. I want to farm the Inquisitors for my guild. And as soon as I got Sortie Relicked, I'm going to start working on these gear levels for Inquisitors. So if we look at my Inquisitors right now, and I'll show you the gear. I've got so much gear hoarded, guys. I've got so much gear hoarded. Let's look at some Chirotechs. And again, this is after my son relicked Mon Mothma. I had her at like gear 7 or something. 677 laptop Chirotechs, and I've got 776 squid Chirotechs. That's not quite enough for my to get all the way to Grand Inquisitor and do them, but it's certainly going to help me along the way. Let's take a look at my Inquisitors, because as soon as I get Sortie Relic, because I'm just saving my gear, I don't want to spend any gear, and then I get Sortie to 7-star, and then I'm missing gear to get her to Relic levels. Let's go back. We can stay up here. So as soon as I get her done to Relic, I'm going to start working on these guys' gear. We got 8th Brother is already at 7 stars. That's because 8th Brother is on the IG 2000 node. 9th Sister is only 26 shards away. 2nd Sister is only 40 shards away. I got some work to do on 7th Sister. And 5th Brother, I can't farm until I get done with Leviathan, because that's a Cantina node. And I'm only using Cantina for signal data until I get Leviathan. Then I'll go farm this guy, and I'll be back to, I'll get these guys. I mean, I've got a lot of Chirotechs, so I'll be able to upgrade them quickly. But again, I'm just waiting. I'm going to get Sortie Relic first. As soon as that's done, I'm going to start gearing my Inquisitors. I'm doing this for my guild. We just got 10 Reba shards in yesterday's Rise of the Empire. I'm going to add 11, and I'm hoping to add 12 with my Nooch 2 Hyper account. Looking to contribute to the guild so we can get those Grand Inquisitor out there on my account and get my Reba shards here as well. So that's the goal, the next goal, and then it'll be Jabba, and then it'll be Jedi Master Luke. Maybe not even in that order. Maybe Jabba's farther out than I think. My next farm, guys, is going to be Jedi Master Luke, Jabba, Leia, and Profundity. I'm going to finish out the 5. I've got the Executor done, but that 5-way farming, the Executor's done. I'm going to do that next. And how am I looking for Jedi Master Luke? Well, I've got some work to do there. If I look at my Rebels, my Rebels, Lando he's not even 7 stars. Captain Rex, I'm actually farming Captain Rex every day right now. Captain Han Solo, these two are, again, Cantina farms. So I've got a lot of gearing to do. I've got a lot of work. I don't have Jedi Knight Luke on this account. I'll look forward to doing that event with you guys next year. It's my favorite event. I really, really love it. So that's what's on tap here, coming up next. Let's take a look at the Hutt Cartel and Bounty Hunters. I did some farming there. You see Boush Leia is gear 12 already. I could relic her today, but I'm saving that gear. And that's where I'm saying I got a lot of gear, guys. Let me take one more look at this. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. And I've actually, okay, Kersantin and Aura Singh, they're both Cantina farms as well. So I've got some farming left to do there, but that's what's going to be. It's going to be Inquisitors next, and then probably Jabba. I've got the characters all farmed for Jabba. I'll go for Jabba next, and then we'll get Jedi Master Luke and Leia along the way, and Profundity. So that'll be the next farms. Let me go show you guys something. I'm going to go to the Guild Activity Shop. This will be the last thing we look at today. That's not the right place to go. Again, man, free to play, 2 years and 11 months. I realized that I've been in a good guild the whole time. The way I started this account was, we'll talk about that at 3 years. We'll give the whole thing at 3 years. That'll be like a nice little retrospective on the history of the account at the 3-year mark for what we're doing here. Do I have... Hang on a second. I want to make sure I don't have 2 sets of music. I'm going to have to re-record this. No, we don't. Okay, so in the guild activity store, you can see that I've got 8,000 or 9,000 of my Mark 1 currency. Nothing else there. But you can see here, I've got 342 of these, 590. I'm 1,300 Carbantes. So I've got my Mark 1 energy, not a lot to spend it on. I could get Young Han Solo for you, Glurmit, but I'm not going to. And then I've got these, I'm saving up my Mark 3 energy. I need 6 more girded keypads like I talked about. I may have to buy some impulse detectors and Zimbittles along the way, but I can probably use my gear to scavenge that. I'll need some more Erodium heat sinks, but I got lots of, let me see if those pop up, the comm links. Where are we? I mean, I've got 9,000 currency to spend, but I've got tons of this. I've already got all this gear. So there's my Mark III, 720 of those. I got plenty of those to get my guys relics. So I'm in really, really, really good shape for this game right now, as far as saving up a bunch of gear, being ready for relic levels, just being able to pop relics. You guys, when you watch my son Relic Mon Mothma, you got to look at that and realize, man, all the gear was just sitting there to take her from Relic 7 or whatever, or Gear 7 or whatever it was, to Relic, and I still got all this gear left over. This Leviathan farm and even the Sith Eternal, once I was farming tickets for that, it's been a big boon for me as far as saving up a bunch of gear. And we'll see how long I can keep this up as a free-to-play account, because I'm not buying any of this gear right here. So there you go. That's it. That's what's going on in this account. 2 years and 11 months in. It's Leviathan. We'll do it next month. I'll be here live streaming it on the channel, the Leviathan event. Come on and have some fun with me. We'll have some fun together. We'll do some fun things. Everything is fun, fun, fun. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Always remember, computer 2 lag. Nooch too good.